Hey everybody, Buster and Pony here, and we're going to be starting a Sims 4 Legacy save. Now, I have not played Sims 4 on the channel yet, and I figure I haven't also done a Legacy save, so we're going to do that now. This is Pamela. Let's make her look a little more, less like the 80s, I guess. Starting with the hair. Because that hair is everywhere, honey. Okay, I like that. I like that look. Now, she does have some gorgeous eyes, and I really want them to stand out a little bit more. There we go. I love color theory. Because, like, even though I don't have the camera on, I have hazel eyes. And red makes them lean a little more green. Now, her eye shape loans itself better to this. I don't know what's going on with... There we go. Yeah, see? She's adorable. I even like the little freckles across her nose. Now, she's not wearing this as her everyday wear. Like, no. We're not going to do that. There we go. Still keep to the black shirt. The skirt is better for any other occasion. Let's see if they do have some decent enough everyday skirts. She looks like she's going to a funeral. I don't want to bring her hips in just a touch. Ooh, girl got some cake back there. Hello. There we go. Now, I'm not sure about the shoes. I'm not feeling the shoes. That's more like it. Okay, there we go. We have our everyday young adult. No. I swear, when it comes to the clothes, The Sims just be doing whatever it wants to do. Okay, that's clashing with her hair just a touch. There we go. Black is totally going to be her color. I don't mind the shoes, actually. Again, I don't really do hats on my Sims. I'm also going to remove the makeup just because, like, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm working out, I'm really not concerned about the makeup. Are those her natural eyelids? Like, what the shit? Yeah, that's her natural eye shape. Heck yeah. Okay. But now let's talk about these clothes. Girl. There we go. And get her in some workout shorts. Well, now her hips look too small. There we go. The shoes, any other color. Okay, it's a little more pink than I would usually go for, but for her, we're going to deal with it. Again, with who wears makeup to bed? Honestly. There we go. Yeah, she'd want a cute Jamie shit. There we go, that's cute. Nope. I'm probably gonna have... I've got some plans for the house. It's just a matter of how to make it happen. Especially for this challenge, because... Okay, I like the shirt. I'm just not a big fan of the jeans.
Ah.
But then that could just be me. There we go. And maybe some different shoes, because I don't like those shoes. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Ooh. You know what?
Ah.
Only thing I can't deal with is, again, she's wearing makeup. It's just gonna get washed off. I'm not a big makeup girly. Okay, the outfit's cute, but could be cuter. Like, let's be for real, she's gorgeous. Oh. Let's see. There we go. See, she's adorable. Again, the Sims be simming up in here. Now this is where I'm probably going to put a hat on her. Something cute. There we go. I don't know about the top because it is riding up a little bit. Let's see. There we go. That makes more sense, really. Stitch the bracelets. You can't even really see them. And I have a favorite boot that I like for the cold weather outfit. And it's this one. Like, honestly, that outfit is adorable. Okay. So let's give her something doable for the time being. I found that that trait is probably going to get her married a little bit faster.
Oh.
And we'll give her the neat trait. There we go. See, she's adorable. I just love her. I already love her. And she's just gorgeous. Now we are starting her at young adult. You know, we're gonna do all the default thingies. So let's get started. I am going to deviate a little bit from the rules and go ahead and build her like basically a little kind of shed. Let's start her in the spring. So I'm going to build her kind of a tiny house. We're just going to go with Willow Creek. Now we're not going to stay on the same lot forever. Each generation is going to kind of move around. And who knows, by generation 10, as I add packs and whatnot, we may be in a whole different world. Immediately build mode. So one thing I like to do is find the center and kind of mark it with a wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14, 15. I want to say this is center, and I will double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yep, that's center. Good. So that lets me know where to put this. Which is basically just, it's just going to be a porch. So now I can take out the wall. Up one more tick. Now I'm going to take it back another 3 spaces. And thankfully, this part of the build is totally free. Please ignore my cats having zoomies behind me. I don't know what's going on with them. I wanted a door, you dingbats. We're just gonna go with the cheap door for now. And we'll build it up as time goes on. She's gonna get upset at how many quick meals she's gonna be eating. But she's gonna have to deal with it. Excuse me, sinuses are wanting to act up today. And the easel. Backgammon. Also kind of want her to knit. So I'm going to give her a little knitting basket right about here. That way she has a few different options for things to sell, to make money. That out a little bit. Does it already have a roof? Yes. Hallelujah. Because it being spring, there's going to be a lot going on. And there we go. We have her little house. Now, set the money down. To 1800. And that's the only time through this whole playthrough Then I'm going to use cheats. Okay, so first off, Girly Pop needs a job. And just so it's a little, you know what, no, I'm going to leave it be now. Go ahead and get her painting. She needs light. It's going to drive me crazy, her not having some form of a light source. At the same time, I still want her to have privacy. And, like, this is how you do, like, a cool detail around a door. Oh, you are way too big. Shoot, okay. What about you? You said no. And honestly, just so she stands a chance at actually fixing a decent enough meal, even if it's just a garden salad, I don't want to give her at least one counter space. Even if it's just a little El Cheapo like that. Yeah, there we go. It actually starts her really fucking cheap. But now she has light coming into the house, so she could see. Wanted you to start painting. So some of the rules for the Classic Legacy Challenge I'm probably going to deviate from. Some which I already have. But either way, we are going to play 10 Generations. Let's speed her through this first painting. So again, her being neat, she wants everything nice and clean. And you can't fault her for that, not really. Oh, okay, so it has to be in here, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's okay. So let her knit for herself to start with. There's quite a few packs I would like to get. And someday I will. Again, let's speed through that. That's gonna take a minute. But for now, she's basically just gonna knit for herself. And build up her own wardrobe. Oh, already done. Let's see, do I have the lifespan set to normal? I have a tendency to put it on long. Okay, it is on normal. I do kind of want to keep that on. Just for reasons. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. And I do have my seasons. I think I have them set like really long. Yeah, I have to set to like 4 weeks. So I have 4 weeks to get this girly pop married. And I think I know who she's going to wind up marrying because he's just so easy to romance. I'm going to let her work 1 shift at the diner or wherever she's working. And then I'm going to worry about painting the interior walls and everything. And of course, the house is going to grow as the gameplay goes on. Because, like, this is not going to be forever. At some point, we need to actually create rooms and give a separate bedroom. But 10 generations, excuse me, on the same lot, it seems to be a lot. So that's why I say I'm going to deviate from that rule, and I'm going to have them moving around. And who knows, Jesus, excuse me, who knows where they'll end up as time goes on. Now this one we're actually going to list just because blue is not in her color palette. Let's do another painting. Yeah, we can pin that one. We can pin that one. And possibly that one if her possible future husband would, you know, cross paths. Like, I do want her married as a young adult. I do want her having kids as an adult. There's just a lot. There's a lot to the Legacy Challenge, and I want her to be able to achieve it all. Now, good grief. I'm going to let her free will for a hot minute. So, which means I'm probably going to go quiet. I have a bad habit of doing that. And I'm going to sort out my sinuses real quick.
Dag dag.
Dag dag.
Grabelhina. Yebu. Honka. Vazi. Buisit borb. Tip tip. Schwabi frong fanage.
Shibi Merkib.
And I'm back. Sorry if my mic picked up that absolutely disgusting noise I made. There's my target. See, I like this so much better. See, I kind of like him because, again, he's so easy to romance. So I'll have her really just up in no time.
Aksawa. Skiba Glash.
Well, let's invite him in and let's go ahead and serve just a garden salad. You know? Just a nice little salad. And if he's hungry, he'll eat. If he's not, then he won't. Okay, but the food will be there in case he's hungry. Where are you going, Travis? Dude. Well, welcome wagon is here. They always arrive at the worst time. I like for my Sims to eat by like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And they always show up right when she's eating. No matter which save file I start, this is what happens. It's ridiculous. Like, she's trying to fix food, y'all. Hold on a minute. Okay? Yes, yes. I also like for that to be something organic. You know, I want their likes and dislikes to kind of happen. I don't want to force it. So, I don't know if you would call this, like, just the traditional legacy challenge, or if it's, like, the organic legacy challenge. I don't know, honestly. I just don't know. But it's definitely how I like to play, which is the big thing. Now, I don't have all the packs. I think I only have, like, 6. And some of them I just don't really have an interest in.
Oh, yes.
Smurgus. Turub Quink. Kuzip. Plevar. Oh, Nabaquink.
See, Travis is just so easy to get along with. But, like, honestly, Pamela could go either way with any of these 3. They always say it's time to go, and then they're just, like, here forever. I forgot to give her a trash can. Or 2. And that's kind of something we need. So we're just going to go with this one. Right in here. Like, I could get that guy, but then that's going to wipe her out on money. And it kind of defeats the challenge, because then she gets money just for throwing stuff away. And this is kind of rags to riches. You know, she doesn't have a lot.
Jonga.
Floofy Yaspa. Shipnoy. Verobi Sapino. Chinobs. Balafoy. Weasel Fraba. Abode Quan. Dempa Bifna. Simze.
I'm gonna let her come back out. Free will, socialize, all that goodness. She doesn't have work till 9 a.m., which is good. Have her sell that real quick. I find, though, that the paintings tend to sell better on Plopsy. Especially the better quality they are, the more they're going to sell for. So, I thought I was going to let her free will for a bit. Trying to leave room for a little spontaneity. Oh, look how cute she is. She's adorable with all her little frontos. Oh, thank you, Travis. Yeah, guys, eat. Come on. Oh. Yeah, she's really hitting it off with Travis, which I'm so here for. That could probably come later. Okay, that's the welcome wagon. She is eepy, so she is going to sleep. We basically just shoved this poor girl in a single wide. One thing you'll also notice once I start, like, building out the house and having a proper, like, house, is that I really love each room having its own floor type and its own color scheme. Like, that's just what I do. Honestly. Huh? What's today? Oh! Saturday's Talk Like a Pirate Day. That's actually a real thing. I had a teacher in high school who used to celebrate it. I almost want to go ahead and give her a double bed. Like, I know that cot's just going to keep hurting her back. I almost want to go ahead and give her a double bed.
Whitney Nova.
Let's see, so what are her needs? She does need a shower, and she needs to use the bathroom. So let's go ahead and have her a shower. We'll take care of that for her. Moving my phone. Okay, honestly, I can't stand it. I'm handling the wall. I'm gonna handle the wall colors. And I really like the basic darks for like a main room, especially if you're gonna have a lot of windows. Because it allows a lot of light. I really like this dark red. So we're gonna extend it out to... go ahead and go all the way around. Because at some point, this whole thing's gonna be like a front kind of reception room area. Listen to me, already talking like I'm in England. I'm hoping to move to England in about 9 years' time. Flooring, I really like this flooring right here. I really like the working hardwood. Especially this color, honestly. Like, boom. Look how gorgeous that is. Like, that's just gorgeous. Okay, and we're gonna stop there. That puts her at 1,000, which is already just, like, very little, honestly. And we'll get the outside walls after her first shift. Even though it's not going to be a lot. Let's see, make sure she's not hungry. Okay, she's not hungry, so we'll go ahead and have her do a little El Cheapo flirty painting. I say El Cheapo because nobody's going to pay a good chunk for it. Which is fine, that's fine, you know. And we will list that one on Plopsy. And let it, you know, let people pay what they're wanting to pay for it. Again, the paintings seem to sell for a lot more on Plopsy, and I'm talking like more than you're going to get at an art gallery unless you're selling a masterpiece. But I want to start keeping those, honestly. I'm thinking the main skills I'm going to build up for her are going to be cooking, knitting, and painting. Like those 3 main skills. Those are the 3 I want her to max out. So that's what we're going to do. It's so basic, but like at the same time, somebody will find it adorable. So now we're going to do a... Or no, we're not. Because work's going to be starting soon. We're going to let her freewheel. And she wants to start a large painting. Okay. she's inspired, I'm gonna let her. Because why not, you know? Excuse me. We'll focus on getting the first floor built out. And what we'll do is just like extend these walls and then build rooms within the extensions. Just to keep everything on the level. Excuse me again. We'll probably put in a basement at some point and have a nice little painting studio down there. I think that'd be a good idea. And honestly, if we wanted to, we could probably give it like an outdoor entrance. And rent out like an apartment for extra money. Although that sounds like a hassle. That might be something for a future generation to do, like build out a house and have like a downstairs basement apartment or something. Dressing awfully nice for a dishwasher. So depending on how much she makes, I already know like what outside wall cover I want. And I'm probably going to change out the front door at some point to something a little more... What, Liberty? I'm always going to say go for it on that because, like, it can't hurt, honestly. Ultra speed. She's at work. There we go. I kind of want a little more money in the bank before I do the outside walls. Mm.
Skooma.
Mm. And we're just going to go ahead and sell this one outright. Okay. And that gives me enough to feel comfortable getting the outside walls dealt with. So we're going to go to this siding. What color? I don't want it too dark on the outside. That is not a good shade of green. There we go. I do like the slate blue though. Okay, that was not what I was trying to do. Let's see, that looks cute enough as it is. And like I said, I'm going to change out the door at some point. But right now, we're just going to let this be. May call Travis. Oh, well, hold on. She's hungry. Let her grab some leftovers. Until I kind of want the money up a bit more again before I extend the house back by a couple of spaces and add in more counters and a stove. Like at least a couple more counters and a stove. And probably upgrade the fridge. I should get some grid paper and like grid out a good legacy house. That would be the way to go. She also needs a sink. Desperately needs a sink. Yeah, let's call Travis over. Or not. I'd love to invite him over, but like... There we go, finally. Invite him over, girly. What could be the harm?
Ah, Kasana. Sippin' a frost.
Okay, so she's still painting. I'm gonna let her paint, but she really needs to have fun, and I really want her to have fun with painting.
Sarpava.
There we go. Just come on in. I invited you over, dude.
Zisamba.
Hmm.
Oh, Nargo Sabe. In a preb. Oh, Noib. Ebis Huh? Oh, whew. Thou Froy. Indeedy.
In reality, she has room for a pretty decent bookshelf. And what I'm probably going to do is I build it out to each side. I'm going to have a stairway right dead middle.
Ina? Epsa?
Okay, that's actually not half bad. It really isn't. Okay, how do I get the fun up? Oh, let's sell that and we'll go ahead and get her a bookshelf. Actually, no, we can pop a TV right there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll pop a TV there, that way she can have some fun. There we go. Objects by room. Living room. She doesn't have a lot of options because the wall-mounted ones are ridiculous. We're going to center it up there, and then we'll just get a cheap TV. There we go. That puts the money way down. Okay, let me see if I can make that one happen.
Wabarani Squamish. Dasiwa Barleen.
Droba. Sika Niba,
Okay, I've gotten spoiled with the new UI. Hold on. There we go. I'm also going to go ahead and save. I have had this game crash on me, so I kind of want to save as often as I can. Yes, there we go. Ignore the odd noises. I'm also a knitter, and I've got a project going. You were supposed to discuss fine cuisine. What happened? Can we at least discuss favorite recipes? Or is that just like not an option? Well, the fun's going up, but she does need to use this, and that's going to be embarrassing. Hold on, I have a solution. Or at least a half a solution. Possibly. There's this Joker. You know, it takes up so much space. Crap. They don't have a skinnier one? Because that was literally going to be her saving grace. Yeah, they don't have a skinnier one. I mean, I could probably make do with that. Yeah, that'll give her some level of privacy. But now she has no money. Well, it wouldn't be a challenge if I didn't do this, so yeah.
Safoim.
Okay, she still orders him outside, so buying that was pointless. Fine, I'm getting her money back the way she can actually paint and make food and whatnot. There. I didn't even get all of the money back. That's insane. Hey, Girly Pop, flirt. The fun isn't even all the way up yet. This is gonna be a lot tougher than I was anticipating, if I'm gonna be honest. We're actually gonna leave that be. Just because we don't really have space for a group meal.
Siglunavul. Bifanje Yitka. Narfa. Fazu Wiftana Bay.
In a preb. Oh, noib.
Okay, so now she needs to sleep, and he's probably gonna hang around till like 1 a.m.
Oh, Genji.
Just because that seems to be what he does.
Cloud some moisture.
Well, look at him being so helpful. That's one less thing we gotta worry about. Why would you not want to wife that up? Or, yeah, why would you not want to marry that? But I guess to each their own. To each their own. Well, now you woke me up. Let's see. But I guess that means we can get the fun aspect up. So that she's not completely miserable. Oh, finally you leave. He actually didn't stay as late as I thought he would. But we're gonna let that fun build up a little bit. And we're gonna let her decide when she goes to sleep. So we're gonna fast forward. We're not gonna pin that one just because, you know, let's let her and Travis take it slow. You know, she doesn't have long to win him over and get married. and have children.
Yabahorn? Haspa.
What I might try to do is at least every night invite someone different over. Just to kind of hang out and whatnot. Let her build up a decent enough friend group. And on weekends, have them all come over. Especially since there's only the 4 of them right now. We can put in like a table with 4 chairs. And basically have like a little dinner party. I think it's a good idea. She didn't even get done with her shower. She should probably end the workday with a promotion, though, honestly. Look how quickly that's, like, going up. Okay. Where is this? Michigan? It's spring and it's snowing. I do kind of have a plan for the front porch deal I got going. And who knows, if this build looks like really nice when I'm done, I may upload it to the gallery. I don't know yet. But we're going to see how many generations can stay on this lot before, like, you know, we gotta move. Yep. Promotion guaranteed. Which is good, that's nice. Oh, a new countertop. Fuck yeah. Like, 3 of them. Heck yeah. Also, excuse my language, I know I'm horrid. We'll move the shower over here. That we can put in our countertop. There we go. Would I prefer it in a different color? Yeah, but that gives me an idea of which direction to go for my kitchen. Girl, get you a shower, and then let's invite over... How about we invite over Liberty today? And hang out with her for a bit. Let's upgrade that TV, though, because that TV is just sad. I'll back to my room TV. It's expensive, but you know what? It'll do. There we go. So, like, she's hitting it up good with Travis, but we do... Again, I want her to build up a good friend group. So, we do need to invite over Liberty and Summer and any others that she may meet along the way. So, at some point, when she... Probably on Sunday, I'll have her go to the park and meet other people. But right now, like, the main goal for marriage seems to be Travis. Which, again, deviating from the rules, but, like, I'm doing the best I can. So this will be a longer video, as y'all can already tell, because we're almost an hour in, and there's been no editing. I'm not good at editing my own videos. That's a skill for anyone else. Let's invite over Liberty. And then let's do a medium classic painting. That way we have something to sell to kind of build up the money again. Mm. There you go. Come on in, girlie.
Ah, nope, sir. Oh, dag dag. Sarah Ben. Umura. Barit. Ribadoo. Ziffle. Pringo Clue.
Now, once she finishes that painting, I'm gonna have her... see what's left. There's some garden salad left. 2 servings. So what I may do is set it there and then call both of us to a meal. That way I know she's ate. Oh? Oh yeah, I made her flirty anyway. Of course she's gonna flirt with Liberty. This bitch gonna flirt with everybody. Let's be real, she's gonna flirt with everybody. So I'm gonna let her do the flirty flirts. I'm gonna let her finish the painting. She's still gonna finish the painting and then we'll do the call to a meal. Liberty, get some food, darling. Are you hungry? Surely you're hungry. Like, come on. There we go. Eat up the food. Like, come on. Oh my god. Okay. I was about to get mad. I thought for a minute she didn't grab food. She grabbed food. Good. She grabbed the foods. Oh my god, you two. She's really gonna make it hard to just... Yes. So, could you gain some fun from painting, please? Grab a serving. Now, when you're done eating, you can sell that. Or you can do that. Just go ahead and sell it. Hold on. Does she have enough for us to put in a cheap sink so she can actually do dishes? Because right now, girl can't do dishes. Yes. Okay. So again, with the counters being more monochrome, we'll probably go with a monochrome kitchen. Again, this just gives me like a direction to go in. Is all. It gives me a good direction. Where's Liberty going? Oh. Oh, she's handling the trash for me. That's so sweet. Yeah. Okay, so now we are under $200, so I really want to see... Hold, please. Sorry about that, guys. That was my sister. So we are actually going to cut this short because it is football season and I go over to her house to watch football because she's a good cook and there's other benefits to hanging out with my sister. It's probably the most social you will see me get. So, but honestly, I think we're doing pretty good. We're doing really, really good with Pamela. I'm actually really excited for this legacy save. So, I will see you guys in the next video with Pamela. And she might not be the only legacy save I put on the channel. I know the rule says, you know, only one playable family, but I do want to explore the other legacy save challenges and probably have multiple of them in this world. Just to see, like, you know, just to kind of have fun with it, you know, and give each of them other Sims to kind of intermingle with and all that goodness. So, we'll stop here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have fun, Simmers, and I love you all. Bye, everybody.